Invest Apparel's bold drop out now. I want to welcome you to another installment into the Invest Podcast. I'm your host, John Ross. Do me a favor and smack that subscribe button down below to be notified every time we drop dope motivational content. Also, follow me on Instagram at All Things Invest. All Things Invest with 3 T's. I got my next guest. My man's out there in Texas, the Lone Star State. My man out of Lubbock. They own a nutrition shop, but they're nutrition and more. That's why I call this show Beyond Sports Nutrition. They have a movement going down there in Lubbock. I want to welcome Stephen Taylor of Ganiac Nutrition. Ganiac Nutrition, right?
Yes, sir. Ganiac.
I want to make Ganiac Nutrition to the Invest Podcast. My man, Stephen, how are you doing today, my brother?
Man, doing great. Doing great for this Monday.
Yeah, for sure. It's the start of the work week. For me, I try to face it. I look at it like this. I used to look at Mondays like, it's Monday, but I look at Monday as another opportunity to get stuff done, another opportunity to work on the positivity, to spread the word to others. That's kind of how I look at it. I try to just look at it now, not just as a dreaded day, but it's more like an opportunity, man. And again, I got the opportunity today to come holler at you. I know you just closed down the nutrition shop. But man, Steve, are you born and raised in Texas? Are you a Texas boy? Are you a bred Texas boy? Or are you one of those kind of migrated Texas boys?
Man, I was born and raised right here.
Right in Lubbock?
Yes, sir. Well, I was born in Lubbock. I grew up about an hour east of Lubbock, but I've been back living in Lubbock about 15 years.
Nice. So the name Ganiac Nutrition. So I know like every brand has like a name and a story behind the name. It's like my brand, Invest in Yourself, had a story. So what was the story of you coming up? Because you could have called it a million different things, but what made you decide that you wanted to give it that? And I like it. I think it's awesome. I see what you guys do. Love the logo. Love all that. I plan on making a trip down there in the summertime. Definitely going to come out there. I'm going to check you out, brother, for sure. Awesome, but what's the story behind the name?
So years ago, about 7 years ago, when I got back into the gym, really started working out, got on Instagram. I was just learning that.
Right.
So you do all the hashtags, So I would hashtag Ganiac. So it's kind of a mix of your gains and the word maniac. So it's just Ganiac, know. And so when I started trying to find a name for the business, that was the first thing that came to mind. And but to me, I thought it might come off as kind of corny. And so after about 3 days of not figuring out a name, I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to call it that and let's see what happens, and man, it has worked out great. Everybody loves it, Yeah,
because the name. I was trying to see what it's Ganiac. Then now I'm seeing Ganiac.
Yeah.
So it's like we go to the gym and we go for them gains.
That's right.
Sometimes we get in that zone. We get that we get that pump going on. We get that fire in our veins, man, and we become like little maniacs. So I love that. So when did you decide, like, hey, I want to start a sports nutrition brand. I want to open a nutrition store. But what I noticed about you guys that's different, because like a lot of like actually flagship like nutrition businesses and stuff like that, they don't make it everywhere anymore. But what I noticed with you, when I was really looking into you guys have like a culture down there, and it's a lot more than just a nutrition shop. It's the brand. You guys have the clothing. You guys just have a whole like culture. And what I noticed with you guys, it's not just a nutrition shop, but you guys are really building a community. Actually, Paisley Martinez is actually a host. Well, actually, she was a guest onto my podcast a couple weeks ago, when she's going to be guest hosting a podcast for me every now and then as an ambassador. I just really started to pay attention to you guys as athletes, and how the people look, and they feel great when they're wearing you guys' stuff at your guys' store. So you guys built more of a tribe. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely, man. We have a wonderful team. Man, when I started the business, I wanted to go ahead and sponsor athletes, and I don't want to be known just as a nutrition store,
right?
Like, we're not just here to just sell you supplements, or try to push anything on you. It's nothing like that at all. man, we're here for you. We're here to help people, no matter what their goals are, man. If it's weight loss, weight gain, I mean, if this is your first time ever in a nutrition shop, man, ask me all the questions you want. You know, I mean, we're here for everyone from the beginner to the pro. You know, and we want to be known for that. Just when you walk in here, a lot of times when people walk into a nutrition shop like this, man, they feel intimidated.
For sure. Yeah.
Man, we do not want that here at all. We want everyone to walk in and feel welcome. And man, we've been hearing nothing but great feedback about we're giving off that impression, man, and that makes me happy. Lets me know that that we're doing good. That's what I want people to think when they think of Ganiac, you know, that we're here for everyone, and we're here for you to help you out, you know.
Yeah, because what you guys are doing is a little bit different. You guys' business model is a little bit different because, you know, when you walk into a lot of these vitamin shops, probably 95, 96% of them, it's like sell, down your throat, down your throat, almost harassment. Right. Get that. You're like, whoa, people are like super duper intimidated. I've been a nationally certified personal trainer for a number of years, and a lot of my clients all say like, man, I don't want to go into this nutrition store. I don't want to go into the GNC because it feels so intimidating. And I feel like they're not really there to help me. They're just there to like just sell.
Exactly.
And you guys are really changing the culture in that. And I believe you guys are building up like brand loyalty. I believe there's people that probably come to you guys versus ordering online just out of the culture, because you guys, I believe you guys give them an experience when they walk in.
That's what I was about to say, man. Whenever they come to Ganiac, man, they're getting an experience. They're not just in here buying some vitamins or some protein. Like we have the following you're talking about, man. We have people that will come in just to buy a shirt, you know, or to take a picture with me, man. They think the beard is just crazy.
That beard is crazy, man. How long have you been growing that thing? Yeah.
Man, so right now it's a little over 5 years.
Definitely, man. I can definitely, man. Yeah, man. You're becoming I can see you becoming a big commodity, especially, man, with that beard. People want to come in and just do the photo hop with the Ganiac beard.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
For sure, man. Let's talk about like, you know, how vital and important that sports nutrition is. It plays in our life, especially athletes and just regular people. Like even the average person definitely should be putting a multivitamin in. I know I was talking to some little league kids yesterday, and I was telling them that look at like your nutrition and your intake is like pretty much like the oil that you put into your car to help kind of grease the major components. And the same thing goes into your body. So let's talk about this, the importance of sports nutrition, how vital it is, man.
Yeah, so that's exactly right, man. Whatever you put into your body, it's like you're the machine, man. You've got to take care of it and feed it the right things, the right supplements. You can get a lot from food. I mean, you know, everyone knows that.
Right.
But, I mean, that's why they're called supplements, you know.
Right.
But there's stuff, just like you said, a multivitamin. We have a body scan machine here, and a lot of times, man, everybody's minerals are low.
Yeah.
That's my first question. You know, do you take a multivitamin? Well, no. I was like, okay. You know, well, we have some, you know, it's an option. You know, just stuff like that, man, that people really don't notice or, you know, pay attention to. There's the little things like that. But supplements, man, they make a huge difference in reaching your goals. Just like even here recently, man, we had a lady come in struggling to lose weight. She's tried everything. So I just got to visiting with her, trying to fill her out. And what turns out, she finally mentioned ever since she got on birth control, her weight loss has stopped. And I was like, that's it right there.
That's it right there.
Your hormones are crazy. So we put her on a hormone balancing supplement, man, and she also took a fat burner. And first week she lost 5 pounds, man. So it's just stuff like that, man. It's figuring out what's working for them or what's best for them, and getting them headed in the right direction, you know.
I've seen something, and I believe it's you. Do you guys work or do it, or do you partner with like a meal prep service, or you guys do meal prep? I've seen something about meal prep on your guys' page. Do you guys offer something like that? Do you work with a company that does it?
We have meal prep meals in store that
Whoa,
come from another company. Like
that's
we don't
dope
make,
though.
yeah, we don't make them ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
We have 3 different brands that we carry.
Wow.
Um, 2 of them are frozen, the other one's fresh. And what we try to like to do with him is I just hand out his menus. Um, Bending Iron Meal Prep is the name of his company. He's out of Dallas as well.
Wow.
And man, his food is amazing.
Bending iron. Bending iron?
Yes, sir.
What? So you mean that like? So this is I've never seen this in a nutrition shop. Hey, bro. So you mean I can come in there? Say I was in Lubbock, and I wanted to. I don't know. I wanted to order some food. Or I wanted to get on meal prep. Next week or something like that. So I can come in there, get my vitamins, get my protein, my creatine, whatever, and I can pick up a menu for food, and I can go to your guys' shop and pick that food up.
Yeah, yeah. So what? Once you
Game changer.
so if you get one of the menus, man, the way that works, we do have meals here. But if you want to pick off of that menu, man, you just submit your order to his website there, and he'll either ship here to my shop. You can pick up here, or he'll even just ship straight to you to your house.
So I can also come in there, get my protein powder, get my creatine, and I might be able to actually pick up a meal on the way out in case I was hungry.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Shit.
definitely. Yeah,
When, bro, when did you guys, like, because that's some genius fucking marketing, some genius business model for your ass. Because I've been going to nutrition shops and gyms for years, and I haven't seen any nutrition store ever that
uh,
offers any type of a meal prep, a program, or anything. When did you guys really decide that you guys were going to get into that? Because that's like dope. Because like the food is like the most important thing that people need, man. That's like numero uno. So when did you guys decide to hop on that?
man, day one, I knew. I started out online, man, almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
We were online only. It got busy enough that I was able to open a storefront. But that whole time I'm online, that's the goal. So I had already had in my mind like how I wanted the store to be, which is totally different, man, from every other store here.
For
We're
sure,
nothing
100%.
like any of those other guys. Um, so from day one, man, I brought the meals in, and since day one, I've added 2 or 3 different brands of the meals. Some worked out, some didn't.
Yeah,
Just for various reasons. I mean,
right.
they all tasted great,
Yeah.
um, but it's just you know always just a work in progress.
Yeah, trying it out. Yeah, man, I believe especially especially in this ball game, where it's competitive and a lot of things are shifted to online. You definitely got to be creative, and what you guys have done is just super creativity. Again, culture. Again, you guys are offering things and services that the other people just don't offer. So people are going to continue to keep coming back. Real quick, let's talk about an event that you guys were involved in. I believe it was in Dallas over the weekend. Babes and Barbells. So that was more like a female type of strength competition. The t-shirts and stuff like that look dope. I know I had texted you a couple of times. You told me you were driving. How was that event, man?
Man, it was awesome. That was the Babes and Barbells Strongman,
It's dope.
all women's competition. Heck of a turnout, man. There's some great lifts, and there are some strong women out there. I'll tell you that. Uh, Very, very impressive.
Tough
Uh,
ones, huh? Good numbers, huh?
oh yeah, yeah. But man, I can't thank Megan Lester enough. Her and her husband John, uh, they put it on. Um, he's actually one of our athletes that we sponsor, and he
Whoa,
just went pro about a
nice,
month and a half ago. Did his first pro show and took first place up in
dope. And that's a
Ohio, I
spot, and
believe. Yeah,
that's a Ganiac Nutrition sponsored athlete, right?
exactly. Yeah,
That's sick. That's sick. How does it feel, man, to have athletes out there having success, going pro, and they got the Ganiac name behind them, brother? Like
yeah,
just seeing you being able to see like your vision and being able to see that really come to fruition. I don't know
yeah.
if I really asked you when did Ganiac? What year did you guys start this nutrition store?
We started in April of 2020.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you guys were actually you're actually fairly new
Yes.
um to this. So like how did you like so how would you what would you attribute you having success in the early parts? Did you really sit down just kind of really like plan it out, be strategic on just how you guys want to be different? Because it seems like this thing's really hitting for you guys.
Yeah. No, man, I didn't plan anything. I know this sounds crazy. Um, man, honestly,
Sometimes you just gotta fucking go for shit.
That's exactly what I did. I was like, it'll either work or it won't.
It won't. Yeah.
And man, everything just kind of has been falling into place, And I remember one night I was telling my wife, I'm like, man, what's the catch here, Because like everything's going too good, And
Oh shit!
and
Let me
she,
push myself.
she treated my ass, man. She was all like, quit talking like that, It's going good. You deserve this and all this, blah blah blah, And I'm like, you know what, you're right. So man, I just hammered down even more, pedal to the metal, and I couldn't do any of this, man, without the customers. And of course, man, our athletes are awesome.
Yeah.
I had a few athletes when I was online, but once I opened the store, man, I really vamped it up. We've got 22, I believe, athletes now.
That's a nice stable right there. Male and female mixture, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. We have bodybuilders, we have powerlifters, and strong women athletes. Of course, the pro strongman, John, that we just talked about. Then we have IFBB pro bodybuilder, Jimmy Stewart. He's actually shooting for the Olympia this year, man.
I'm impressed.
That would be amazing.
I'm impressed, brother. I'm like, I've talked to, I have some great people on the show, some great business people on the show, but your story, I'm like, I'm fucking impressed.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I do.
Like that, no doubt.
And like our powerlifters, we have two. They're husband and wife, man, and they're the real deal. He's world ranked, man, in his squat. Yeah, and they're all from here, except for Johns and Keller out there by Dallas, and then Chelsea, Mighty Mouse. She's in Missouri, but man, everyone else is local here in Lubbock, and several of the bodybuilders almost all of them are nationally qualified. We have a few that this is their first competition this year, but dude, they're bringing it, man. Like they're the real deal. They're gonna make some waves, man. And I love it when I see them.
Yeah,
see their success, man. That just fuels my fire even more. I'm like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. I think what you got going on right now, man, I believe almost like sky's the limit. You're having this success really early out. But what it is, I said you didn't go ahead and plan everything out. But what I think you did, man, is you showed love to people. You gave love to people. I believe people really saw that you were genuine. And what I tell a lot of people when they're doing things, that they get into things just for the financial gain of it. And that's all it is. There's no real passion in what you're doing. You're not really out to really help anybody. It's all about you. Probably like 90, 95, 97% of the time, you're not going to have success. Because I'm a big believer, Stephen, brother, is when you give love, you get back what you're willing to give to others. And I believe people are able to say, hey, this guy's the real deal. This guy gives a fuck. He's genuine. He's solid. We love his brand. We love what he stands for. We're going to rock with him. So I think that played somewhat of a big role in you guys having early success early on, because you kept it, like I said, you kept it solid, man. And people really, they really could resonate with that. It's true, huh?
100%, man. That goes back to how I want my customers to think of Ganiac. Man, I'm a man of my word, genuine, just like you said. All of our athletes, man, they're more to me like family. And I always try to like let them know that, man, like I'll have an athlete, man, I don't think I'm going to compete this year. Man, you do whatever you need to do, man.
Right.
You're still Ganiac.
Yeah, no pressure.
Or like I had one last year, qualified for nationals. Couldn't make it, man. His mom got real sick.
Yeah,
he was going to go do a show up in Pittsburgh and called me, man, and he was down. He was like, man, thought he'd let me down, and I'm like, you do whatever you need to do. And sure enough, man, she passed away, and he would have been gone. He would have been at that show. So,
oh my God,
I'm like, no, man, like I work with them. Like I'm not their boss, man. That's the way I see it.
I like that.
And one thing too about the athletes, man, they're just good people in general. You know what I mean? Not just great athletes, but I mean, just in life, man, they're great people also. And that is a requirement, man, because I have people come in all the time, man, want sponsorship.
Yeah.
I have to fill them out, man.
Got to.
see who they are, and we've let some people go, man, that, made some wrong
Right.
decisions in their personal life. But
Represent
I
the
mean, that's
brand.
just how it has to be that way.
Yeah. Definitely, man. I love what you're doing, Steven. Anybody that's going to listen to this, let Steven be a little bit of a model of what you guys are trying to do. Again, build a culture, give love, get love. And hey, sometimes you got to plan, and you might plan it out a little bit, but sometimes, guys, you got to
Yeah.
jump into it and you got to go for it. So I want to ask you really quick before I let you go, because I know there's a lot of people that want to start things, Steven. They want to start businesses, they want to build brands, they want to do things, man. But bro, like for a lot of people, man, and I talked to a lot of my guests about this shit, and you might be able to elaborate on a little bit. That fear complex, bro, that shit just it's real for people. It's like you're like,
Yeah.
you want to jump in that pool, but it's like, man, it's so much like this can happen, that can go bad. It's not going to work. I can fail. People are going to laugh at me. It's going to suck.
Yeah.
What if I don't succeed? Maybe it's better not to try, because if I don't try, I won't get laughed at. I won't get ridiculed. But I think at some point you just got to like let it go, right?
That's exactly right, man. I was scared. Hell, I'm still scared some days, man. I'll wake up and think, oh my God, what have I got myself into here? Or we'll have a slow day at the shop and I'm like, oh, what's happening? But yeah, man, it's scary no matter what business you're going into. Even if you have all the money in the world, it's still going to be scary, man,
For
because you could
sure.
lose it all. You know what I mean? You just gotta do it, man. It's
Yeah.
either you do it, you go all in and do it, or you're gonna wonder what if, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I would say the difference between, as entrepreneurs is we all have fear, but I think what might just separate us from actually becoming entrepreneurs versus like thinking about it, we just jumped, huh?
Oh yeah,
It's a leap, baby.
yeah,
People ask me all the time, like, dude, you took the leap about like 9 months ago. Like, dude, that was a leap. Like, what? Like, aren't you scared that like it ain't gonna succeed and people are gonna make fun of you and saying you wasted your time? I said, fuck yeah, every fucking day.
damn
If I
right,
keep fucking
man.
pushing, I keep fucking grinding. If you ain't got no fear, you're not human. But if you
Yeah,
let that shit fucking stop you, man, you're dead in your tracks. And at the end of the day, you're gonna really sit up in your rocking chair, 75, 80 years old at the nursing home, wishing that you took that leap. So I want to tell
yeah,
people chase their dreams, chase the dreams, right, Steven?
that's exactly right, man.
Joe,
Jump in
man.
and do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Steven, I want to thank you again for coming on to the show, bro. I want to speak with you again. I believe there's more that we definitely have to dissect, but just for time
definitely.
constraints, I'm going to cut it and let you get on with the rest of your evening. Talk soon, my brother. Thank you very, very much. It's been a pleasure, Steven. Take care, brother.
Yes, sir. Likewise, I appreciate you, man.
Take care, man.
All right, goodbye.
All right.